So I planted zucchini last year and it turned into a jungle. Not like the cute garden jungle, more like the where's the dog go situation. This year I decided to fight back with a 5-gallon bucket and a little scrap metal. I built a simple holder that keeps the zucchini upright, saves space, and might even impress your neighbors. Well, the ones that already think you're weird for welding in the driveway anyhow. Stick around. I'll show you exactly how I build it start to finish and maybe save your yard from becoming a squash thicket.
From the squeak of the hinges to the roar of the drive, Bob and Nick keep the world alive.
We need to figure out what we need to cut. We are going to make two styles. We're going to make one that goes outside of the bucket, right? One that goes inside of the bucket, right? Let's measure the bucket. The bucket's 12 inches, and it is 14 inches high.
Bob got a heart, he's a fixin' man. With Nick.
All right, so we have our cut list. We have 4 at 48. We have 8 at 12 for one stand, for one holder. And we got 8 at 8.5 and 4 at 36. So let's get them cut. Well, I decided to change the design slightly on the one that goes inside the bucket. I don't think 8.5 inches is enough. So we're going to weld an 8.5 inch square. And then we're going to go wide to 12 inches. So we're going to need another 4 12-inch pieces. I wish I would have caught on camera. I caught myself on fire. Anyhow, I just wanted to bring you back and say that. Now what we need to do is we need to set up a jig or some form of a jig. We need to make these 12-inch boxes out of this rebar and the 8.5-inch box out of rebar. So I'm thinking that burn this up, but we'll go ahead and use this. All right, what I did here to make this fixture or this jig is I had some corner brackets and I just laid the rebar. I put a square line off the edge of the board, doesn't really matter. And this will be square enough for plants. I mean, I'll tack these here on these corners like this. I know it'll burn the wood, but I'll be able to do, you know, all of these like this, and then I'll set it up for the 8.5. So I wish I had a metal board, but then I wouldn't be able to replace the brackets in there. I should have a piece of tin to slide under it, but again, low budget, I guess. All right, I'll weld up this one. See how it's spot.
My side, they've got a plan. From a busted car to a cracked phone screen, they're turning wrenches, living the dream.
All right, we got all the pieces made. The square pieces made. So I need to tear the fixture apart, and then we need to weld the other pieces. What we're gonna do now is we have to set it up to where we can weld these upright. We're gonna work on the one outside of the box one first, and that's 4 feet. So we want, as we mentioned, I want it 2 foot above. So we'll probably want a foot between these two pieces here. So we'll need to measure up a foot and clamp it. So let's just do that, right? I laid it down. I put a magnet block here. I squared this up. We're going to tack this in place, flip it over, and do the same for the other side. So
Garden tools and a leaky sink, a computer crash or a car on the brink. No job too big, no task too small. Technology Bob showing us all. Click that button, give it a go. Watch them work on what you know. Building dreams one fix at a time. On Technology Bob, they're doing just fine.
what goes outside of the bucket is welded, or somewhat welded, I guess. It's hard to weld things that keep moving. But anyhow, it's good enough. I'm gonna weld the other one, then we'll grind them up and clean them up. I don't really like that joint at all. But yeah, all right. Let's get the other one laid out, welded. We go from 8.5 to 12. I think I'm gonna weld the 8.5 just like I did the 12 a minute ago, and then I'm gonna bend it out. So we set up the jig. I think I'll do it right here, just like that. And then we'll bend it out. So.
They weld and wire, hammer and nail. Spruce up the garden, or fix a derail. Nick's got a laugh and Bob's got a grip. Together, they're making treasure from bits. Oh, trucks smoking PC's blue screen. A washing machine that's busting at the seam. Tune in to their channel and you'll be hooked. Learning as they teach you what it took. From morning sun to the evening glow, behind every fix there's hard work to show. Bob and Nick, they've got that spark, building a channel, leaving their mark.
Bit now. Try to get it in place. I don't have it bent enough, so I have to go bend it more. Bringing it in for last weld, I guess, this. Alright, that's the one that goes inside. It goes inside. So, I'm going to clean all these joints up. That'll go inside there. That'll go inside the 5-gallon bucket. And then spread it out. We'll clean it up and paint it up for older, so let's paint it. Yeah. So that's them. So let's get the grinder out, get this all ground up and painted up. So I got the grinder, I just got to change it. With the grinder a little bit, hit them with the grinder a little bit so they have sharp edges so you get in there and get through. So anyhow, I'll bring you back in when I get them painted again, like I said. Before I paint them up, I want to show you. This one is designed to go inside, that inside there. And the bottom of this bucket kind of all cracked in the water. But it'll go inside of there, alright? And this other one, is designed to go over the outside. And this will go down in the ground, and no matter what the bucket does, I mean, it won't be top heavy because it will be in the ground. This is the one I think is the best, but I've been told I was wrong many a time. So I'm gonna paint them now. So I'll bring you back and we'll get a close-up probably of pictures. All right, what we got here is we got the finished product. The one that goes on the outside of the bucket, 5-gallon bucket. The one that goes on the inside of the 5-gallon bucket. This is how they are. I actually think that the one on the outside of the bucket will hold up better, but I don't know. They didn't turn out too bad. I want to thank everyone for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, thank you.